Each year, LEGO has a bunch of new sets retired to never be seen again. Now, some of these are fan favourites, and others, well, you get the picture. But today, we're only going to be looking at LEGO sets I will miss 2024 edition.
This is where the fun begins.
So I've gone through the list of every LEGO set retiring, and what I've done is carefully selected one set from each LEGO theme to basically create the ultimate 2024 sad to see you go list. So now that you get it, let's get into the winners. And boys, some of these themes were pretty hard to decide. LEGO Star Wars. Now this was actually a lot easier than it has been in recent years. The list of LEGO Star Wars sets retiring in 2024 isn't actually that strong, which I guess is actually a good thing. There are some decent nominations with the likes of Commander Cody's helmet, the overpriced dioramas, or even the Millennium Falcon. Not the big one, not the little one, or the black one. I want to say the Rise of Skywalker one. I know it's old, but is it as old as the Rise of Skywalker? The mid-price, normal-looking Falcon from the Rey films.
Wow.
But the winner is the UCS, not UCS. I'm just confusing myself now. The Mos Eisley Cantina. $400, £350 isn't cheap, but it's certainly a good set. I mean, if we just take a look at the images, the attention to detail is just exceptional, but the standout is definitely this guy. Let's call him John. Hi, John. But with 21 minifigures and over 3,000 pieces, LEGO has certainly created something very special with the Mos Eisley Cantina, and if you can afford it, I highly recommend getting it before it's gone. LEGO Marvel. Some decent sets are going this year, the Endgame final battle with the Big Fig Thanos, the Quinjet, which is a relatively fun collector's model under $100. Now, Star-Lord's helmet would have been a good shout if it wasn't basically just a pencil holder, but our true winner has to be one of the best LEGO modulars of recent years, the Sanctum Sanctorum. $250 or £215, it's actually really reasonable with over 2,700 pieces and 9 minifigures. Now don't get me wrong, Marvel modulars are quite a rare thing, and the Sanctum is definitely a standout. There's loads of customizable features, it's iconic, and it just seems like such a cool set to display. I bought one once, realized that I then didn't have any space for it, and I resold it. Rookie mistake.
Yes, very sad. Anyway.
LEGO Harry Potter. There was only one real set that stood out to me on this list. The Cedric Brickhead will be a sad one to see go, and even the fun sets such as the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. Try saying that 10 times in a row. Weasley Wizard Wheezes, Weasley Wizard Wheezer, Weasley Wizard Wheezes. But the Chamber of Secrets has to be the winner, at least for me. The Basilisk looks sick. Golden Voldemort. It's a pretty good set. But the build itself of the Great Hall just looks fantastic, and I really don't think it's a bad price. So yeah, LEGO Harry Potter, thumbs up for the Chamber of Secrets. LEGO Technic. Now Technic isn't really my favourite LEGO theme. I love my cars, but the traditional LEGO brick will always be my go-to. But saying that, the only Technic set that's going this year I'll miss is the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Mustangs are my favourite car, so it's a little bit biased, but it kind of makes it a no-brainer for me. Plus, I like the green. Next up, we've got Speed Champions. Now, the Nissan Skyline isn't retiring this year, which I'm very happy about. And while the Coutage, I think that's how you say it, it has a larger model, but it's still a pretty fun set. I'm sure it's the car from Wolf of Wall Street. There's only really one real set that I would consider to make this list, and that's the Mercedes F1 car. It'd be better if it was just the F1 car and half the price. Now, as much as it's sad to see this set go, we are getting a complete new F1 range next year, so there will 100% be another Mercedes F1 Speed Champions back on the shelves. I spoke about all of this in my last video, so if you do want to watch it, I'll leave a link on the screen now, or yeah, feel free to go and check it out in the description down below. LEGO ideas. Now, there's loads of good LEGO ideas sets retiring this year. It's probably one of my favorite themes. The A-frame cabinet. The A-frame cabin is probably a good shout out, but as this is my list, I can be biased. My favourite show of 2024, I started watching it in June and I've already nearly finished rewatching it again. If you haven't guessed, it's The Office. Now trust me, deciding between the A-frame cabin and The Office was really hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. $120 or £105, it's a really, really fun set with plenty of Easter eggs from the show in every corner. I know my girlfriend Casey has got me this set for Christmas, and I honestly can't wait to build it. Jim, Pam, Dwight, Michael, yeah, it's definitely probably the best LEGO set retiring this year. LEGO Ninjago. Now, LEGO Ninjago is a pretty easy decision for me. Although I still haven't bought a Ninjago set, and I still haven't properly managed to get myself into the show, I can, however, appreciate just how good the Ninjago City Gardens Christmas looks. Sadly, it's retiring. It's the one Ninjago set I said to myself I might actually buy, but either way, it looks pretty cool, even though I don't know who any of the minifigures are. Lego Icons. Now this year, Lego Icons is actually a pretty hard choice. You have the Loot Roller Coaster, the Ghostbusters Ecto-1, which might I add, would have definitely won if it included some minifigures. The Corvette looks pretty nice, but the one I've gone for is Holiday Main Street. I'm building a winter village this year and I really want to have this as the centerpiece. By the time this video is posted, I hope I bought it, but I'm really looking forward to getting it. $100 is a really reasonable price point. Both shop builds look really good. The Christmas tree has a nice design to it, but the tram just steals the show. I always said to myself I wouldn't buy any Lego train sets, but I don't know if this counts or not. I'm saying no, but definitely one of the better Christmas sets. The only other Christmas set I think I'd consider buying is the Alpine Lodge. To be honest, when I think about it, I don't really think the Christmas sets have been brilliant in recent years, so it's sad to be saying goodbye. Lego Disney. I'm gonna go with the set that I recently bought for my girlfriend, but Peter Pan and Wendy's diorama is my personal favorite retiring this year. It's small, the figures are really nice, it glows in the dark partially, and it just fits really well on a shelf. Next up, we've got Lego Brickheads. Now, Brickheads are always a hard one to decide. The Sonic duo of Tails and Sonic is a good choice, but there's just this bit of me that has to say WALL-E. WALL-E is one of my favorite Disney films from my childhood. I think Lego really captured WALL-E and Eve well in Brickhead form. The Phantom Menace pack is a good shout as well, especially for Jar Jar Binks, but it is very expensive, especially for something that's normally meant to be a cheap theme. I don't really know what I think about these multiple pack Brickheads. Now, the last on my listed themes is Lego Creator. The Beach Camper Van is a close second. It's just a cool looking set. Nothing really more to say. But the winner has to be the Medieval Castle. $100 or £90 is really good. It's not too expensive, so it's pretty affordable to most collectors. It has been out for a while now, so I'm not too surprised it's retiring, but the concept of it is really cool. I do really love the drawbridge. I think it's already sold out on lego.com in the UK. The only thing I would have said that could have been better about this set is if it included more minifigures, but otherwise it's pretty solid all around. Sad to see it going. There are some other themes such as Minecraft, Monkey Kid, Friends, City, Indiana Jones, and loads more which have got sets going, but either I don't know anything about them or I just don't think the range is good enough to be talked about, so I just haven't included them. But some of the other fun sets which are retiring, we've got the Carousel Ride, the Pinata, the Fox Lodge, I like foxes, the Amazing Spider-Man art set, and of course Lego City Downtown. But overall, as a whole, besides from a few notable sets, 2024 hasn't got the craziest list of retirements, which, like I've already mentioned, it's a pretty good thing. Anyways, I do hope that you've enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts on my list in the comments below, and of course what you want to change yourself. I'll see you all later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye guys.